Welcome back. So today we look at the SLZB-MR3U from SMLIGHT. It's a dual radio coordinator, so Zigbee and matter over thread. Same device, both running at once. So let's see my use case. A bit of context first. I'm running Home Assistant on a Pi 4. I have about 30 Zigbee devices, and right now they all go through the SLZB-OS. It's been rock solid, no complaints. But I want to start adding some matter devices. I was particularly looking at the new IKEA devices, which appears to be good value for money, but I couldn't run them because obviously they're no longer Zigbee compatible. Since I didn't want to ditch what's working, the MR3U caught my attention. So in this unit we have a nice combination, two separate radios in one box. First there's the Texas Instruments CC2674P10 for Zigbee. And then there's a Silicon Lab EFR32MG24, that's for thread. And they both run at the same time. You're not picking one or the other. They run simultaneously. So the Zigbee network stays, and thread can be developed. One device, two protocol. That's what I hope is going to happen. So for the hardware, we have transmit power, which is up to plus 20 dBm, pretty strong for what it is. Two separate external SMA antenna, and they rotate, so you can adjust for best polarization coverage. The body is compact ABS. The size is 106 by 22 by 24 millimeters. And it has a mass of around 112 grams. You can mount it with screws on a DIN rail or with adhesive tape, so whatever you need. Connectivity. So we can connect it with by using the Ethernet port with PoE or Wi-Fi or USB-C. And you can switch between those connections with a button on the device, or like before through the web interface. No reflashing is needed. A lot of coordinators have a bit obscure firmware. This one doesn't. It's a very clean interface. The SLZB-OS. You can do OTA updates for radio and for the OS itself. It even has some features like the WireGuard VPN built in, also the DNS, and full monitoring of both radios. You can change the language, choosing between some 20 languages. In terms of compatibility, for Home Assistant users, should be no problem. On the Zigbee side it's compatible with Zigbee to MQTT and with ZHA out of the box. On the thread side is a full open thread border router. So matter over thread should just work. And we can use both of them at the same time. That's a key thing. So what's new with the U? The RAM in that unit went from 520 kilobytes to 2.5 megabytes. So nearly times five. So that should give us better stability and capacity to handle bigger networks. The USB passthrough is supposed to be improved. You can plug in something like a Z-Wave stick and share it over the network via USB over IP. So pretty handy feature. And both radio show as two separate serial devices in the USB mode. And consumption is supposed to be up to 1.5 watts, so that's pretty efficient. So here's my plan. I'll migrate my 30 plus Zigbee devices from the 06M to this unit, get that stable, and start bringing in matter devices. I bought one in IKEA already, so when I do that, I'll already be ready to add one, and we'll see how it goes, how it handles a real network mixing both of these technologies. So follow up once I've used it properly for a few weeks, and see you there.